All right, stop. All right, so it's pushing. Do it again. All right, stop. All right, howdy. Welcome back to AddictedMotors YouTube Rover channel. At least another Rover video we got coming at you. And this one will be again featuring the 06 LR3. And in this video, we're gonna attempt to drive across the state and do some off-roading. We're going to the Mid-Atlantic Rally. It is in above Blacksburg, Virginia in Pembroke, with probably one of the larger gatherings of Rover owners on the East Coast. So we're pretty excited. I'm taking the LR3. Pratt is going to be taking his brand new LR3, both in Tonka green. I haven't even seen that truck yet, so we're going to see that for the first time. RRC Cubby is going to be hopefully, potentially, this is a big one, trailering his 87 Range Rover Classic with his 2012 Porsche Cayenne Turbo, which that's the most exciting part about this video. Can't wait to figure out how that's going to work. And Doug's going to be taking his super high mileage, also 2006 or 7 LR3. So it'll be the LR3 crew and the Porsche Range Rover squad. And we're going to head up 64 to 81 and do some off-road. So to start the video off, I'm going to go over to Mason, aka Range RRC Cubby. His house. He actually custom makes center console pieces out of metal for the Range Rover Classic, which is, if you've got a Range Rover Classic, you know that's a pretty hot item to have issues with, especially because they don't hold up very well. But we're gonna help him load his Classic on his trailer and see if we can't get that moving, and then we're all gonna try to escape Richmond and head off into the hills of Western Virginia with a bunch of other Rover owners. So stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be a pretty interesting video. Hopefully we're gonna have a bunch of fun and not break anything, but you know, it's always more interesting on film when you break something. So stay tuned. All right, update with the 87, and the hood's up. That's not a good sign. That's what's going on right now. We were trying to load it up on the truck. What? And this is all that happens. Crank no start. It doesn't start on ether. So, whew. Gonna start running down the first things to check. All right, stop. All right, so it's pushing. Do it again. All right, stop. I don't know if that's the correct amount of fuel. It didn't look like a whole lot. Let's pull the other side. So we got a new fuel filter. We're gonna try to swap that out. It seems like it's getting fuel, but not a whole lot. I don't feel like cracking this line yet, but at least we know the fuel pump and the fuel pump relay is working. All right, so I didn't bring any tools, because if you bring tools to an event, that means you're gonna need them. And now I need them, and I don't have them. So this is gonna be a much longer video than I was anticipating. I've gotta go to Doug's house now and pick up some wrenches. Oh boy. Perfect. Again, that's just, it's gonna be a long video. We haven't even left the freaking neighborhood yet. All right, we'll see you in a second. Well, I'm back at my house, and we're taking a Classic, so my 89 is coming. Whew, I think it's ready. We're, instead of Mason's 88, we're taking, or 87, we're taking the 89. So I'm gonna get it up and running, fire it up, drive it over, throw it in the trailer, and now things are getting interesting. Plot twist. Woo! Live. All right, so what do I need to go do some semi-serious off-roading for the first time ever in this? Nothing, pretty much. We're gonna move this forward so I can get the Jag in. I'm gonna grab an empty extra fuel container, some tools, and that really should be it. I don't really have anything else to bring with me. So we'll get her loaded up and we'll get out of here. Oh, buddy. I don't think anyone's seen this before. This is the ultimate two-car solution. You've got an 89 Classic on a 2011 Cayenne Turbo. Good luck. So we're just about loaded up, packing up the final repairs. Look at all these green and brown British turds. This is just a terrible sight to be seen. I don't think there's anyone on the internet that can bring you this much leaks and discomfort all in one video. So I'm gonna stop filming now, I think, and we're gonna try to hit the road. Rolling out. And we made it, we're off. We got a rover train. This is wild. I don't know if people on the internet will appreciate this scene. We've got 3 LR3s flanking a turbo Porsche, pulling a rusty old Range Rover Classic over 200 miles to Western Virginia on the highway. This is gonna be, this is one for the books. And actually it's really the culmination of my, let's call it my Rover career. This truck has been destined to go to this event for the last 3 years of my ownership, and it's finally gonna make it. Wasn't the plan, but hey, we're gonna go with this curveball. So we're moving, everything's good, running around 70 miles an hour, which is probably gonna be our average speed for the trip. I think, so what we're gonna do is a little MPG test. You know, we're running 3 different LR3 configuration. My truck with the 2-inch Lucky Rhino spacer bar lift with the air suspension. Doug's on stock air suspension at the lower level. And RVA Rover's brand new to him 06 LR3 on Coils. And we're gonna see who has the best average MPGs of the group. It's a pretty semi-flat, except for after mountain trip down 64 to 81. I think it's a good control for the test, and we'll see where we all end up. Right now it says I'm doing 20 MPG, but I'm also cheating, kind of, because I'm behind my Rover and the Cayenne. So we'll see how it turns out. I just replaced the air filter. It's pretty dirty, clean the MAF sensor, so hopefully that will give me a slight advantage over some of the other trucks that might not have looked at that yet. All right, unlike TFL truck, we don't have the Ike Gauntlet to test our towing rating capacity on. We do have Afton Mountain. I'm not sure what the exact elevation is, but it's pretty steep, going from Richmond down 64 to 81. And Mason's about to hit it with the tow test here. So he's better keep that momentum up and hit it hard, because it gets to a pretty decent grade. Already got one down. I don't know what keeps happening. The left lane keeps coming to a dead stop for some reason. And we're pressing on. So far the Cayenne's doing great, but it seems like everyone else around us is trying to kill us. And now the descent, he's only, we're going 55. He's only had to punch the brake once. Nice. Little 300 SD. But I was just talking to him on the radio, had to punch the brakes again, but it's holding speed pretty well using engine braking in tow mode. With the Cayenne, once you plug it in, the trailer, it senses it and it'll adjust your gearing. I've got the LR3 in sport mode as well, which I didn't know really existed until I realized that, obviously you can shift the gears manually, but if you put it in that mode, it'll also adjust your shift points going up and downhill. So you learn something new every time. Quick stop for fuel. All the LR3s lined up. Cayenne started with less than half a tank, so that needed some juice, but it's been towing great. Probably the most boring part of this video, but hey, it's fun to do a little caravan with the guys and get prepped for some off-roading. We're doing the MPG challenge. So Yeah, so I've done almost 190 miles on half a tank, getting around 19.2 miles per gallon. I think RVA Rover Pratt, he's sitting at like 18.3 with his LR3 with 220,000 miles. Doug's got 230,000 miles. He was sitting at like 19.9 or something. Now remember, I've got the 2-inch lift, Doug has the normal suspension, and RVA Rover Pratt has the LR3 on coils. So not bad. We're going slow. We're going between 65 and 75 up and down mountains. So having to keep up with the Cayenne tow and the Rover, but not bad. I mean, really impressive for a super heavy vehicle. I know we're going under 80. Anything really under 70 or around 70 helps your MPG, but it's not bad so far. Unbelievable for the first part of this journey. And the natural habitat. All right, we made it. We're gonna see if the Porsche and Rover can make the turn into Mar here.
You should have plenty of trailer clearance still.
Nice. Woo! All right, we're gonna leave the Rover and the Cayenne at the site and come back in the morning. Nice.